Starting to get it. I'm seeing no problems, but I don't care. At least I'm awake now. Coffee in a Hello Kitty cup. Coffee in a Hello Kitty
What's going on, Wolfgang?
Coffee in a Hello Kitty cup. 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 Coffee in a Hello Kitty cup.
Yeah, Jim, this is my theme song. Coffee in a Hello Kitty cup. Man, there ain't much going on, Wolfgang. Just got done. Me and Lynn were watching the Kingsman Golden Circle. It's actually a pretty good movie. If y'all haven't checked it out. Yeah, Jim, I love it too. You go on Suno. Hey, Shao. Hello. Get the app Suno and to make AI music. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Let me get that up so I can follow the chat. Amir Ali Kalabadi said hi. What's going on, Amir? Shao said, is this an only moderator? I can't live if I want. You can, hey, you can come on in here. What gender do you identify as? I identify as awesome. That's what I identify as. Jim said, how was your day today? Man, it was good. Did my dance exercise. Lynn enjoys it immensely. I was dancing around in my shorts. JB said, hey Ray, what's going on, JB? What up with you? The mindset trader. Where are you from, brother? I'm from Louisiana, living in the Philippines. Lorraine said hello. Hey, Lorraine, how you doing? I don't know, is it morning or evening where you're at? Daniel said, hey everyone, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, Daniel. Yeah, I'm just waiting. My friend David, he should be getting on a flight any second now and flying to Thailand and then here. No one. You need better glasses, LOL. Well, these just reading glasses. I'm just trying to read. I need better eyes. What I need. If you're gonna wish for something for me, don't wish for better glasses. Wish for better eyes. Wish big. Kai Lock Prince said hi. What's going on, Kai Lock? Mine said, I just said where I was from, brother. From Louisiana. Kai Lock said hi again. Mine said is very curious where I'm from. Jim laughing. Hare Krishna. JB said, you got jumper on? Must be a cold night in Tagaytay. It's a little bit chilly. Plus, see, look, David was supposed to be here like 2-3 days ago. And so all my shit's already packed. We were supposed to be leaving. And so, like, there is very few clothes or left clean that I didn't pack. Uh, of course, I didn't pack any sweatshirts, and it's a little bit chilly, but it's not too bad. Mostly, I just don't have any t-shirts that aren't packed. Kind of like still saying hi, Brian. Evening, Ray and Lynn. Lynn's in there. She's still in there watching movie clothes. JB, good evening to Lynn. She said hello. She'll get on her phone and get in the chat. Brian said evening to everyone. Don't forget to like, guys. Thanks, Wolfgang. Appreciate you. Good looking out. JB said hey to Brian. The Ice Lone Wolf. What's up? I can't call it. Like, I'm just here drinking coffee, talking to my friends. What's up with you? Lorraine said, you here in the Philippines? Yeah, I'm in Tagaytay. Lorraine. Brian said, hey to JB. Jim said, hey to Brian. And you guys know, like, I don't even have to tell you, if y'all are blue, like, subscribe to each other. Well, I know mainly off grid, who I'm calling Jim, he's got a channel. He cutting logs into slabs of wood. He's doing big things up in Maine. The Ice Lone Wolf. What time is it? It is 6:10 p.m. here in the Philippines. Can you show us what your mama gave you? I'll shake my butt. Maybe later. Brian said it's just past 8 in Brisbane. Ice Lone Wolf. It's winter almost everywhere. Jesus King, Hare Krishna. Brian said summer here, but a wet one. Yeah, it was raining pretty much all day today. Like, not a heavy rain, just, you know, that drizzly, misty kind of rain. Ice Lone, okay, thanks, Brian. It's summer up there, Brian. Yeah, in Australia. Oh, Crystallic, the Lynx. Hi, I'm from Indonesia. Well, welcome to the channel. Appreciate you stopping by, Crystallic. Maverick said, hey, Ray, what you drinking on tonight? Coffee in a Hello Kitty cup. Makes it just past 6 p.m. Wolf. Ice on. Yes, also here in Thailand, it's getting cooler. Okay, yeah, it's not that cool here. I don't know what the temperature is right now. I'll look it up in a minute. Philippine rain season there, Brian, was 35 degrees in Sydney today and 40 tomorrow. Oh my goodness, that's hot as shit. I wouldn't like that. Crystal Lake, where are you from? I'm still from Louisiana. Brian, yes, in Australia. Save lab rats, save the earth. Okay. Gouda said, say something about what flag is that? Orange, white, and green. I am not an expert on flags. On Manila. I'm not in Manila. I'm in Tagaytay. Brian said, hot JB. Yes, hot. 40 Celsius is damn hot. Too hot for me. James said hi. What's going on, James? Renee said hi. Rio Skythe, is tourism cheap there? Yeah. You can visit the Philippines and have an amazing time for a lot cheaper than you're going to vacation anywhere else. Oh, and I had a question. I had a question for y'all because I've got my the mic part like on the inside, and it just got the little button here. So how is the sound? Is the sound okay? Uh, Renee said hi again. Been planning to get a resort there. Okay, real Skype. Like, are you gonna? You're talking about like booking a vacation at a resort here? There's a lot of good ones in the Philippines. Brian said we've had warmish days and late 20s, but storms. Yeah, storms no good. Iceland Wolf, y'all prefer winter or summer? Winter is my preference. I prefer whatever it is here in Tagaytay. Um, you know, yeah, it's been raining a little bit here more frequently. Not as see, it doesn't rain as much here as other places in the Philippines, and the weather is always much cooler. So, like, I love Tagaytay for weather. Man Shark said, I miss those cold nights next to you, Ray. I'm sorry. Had to move on, Man Shark. See, Lynn coming in, said hello, everyone. Brian and Jim. Had to move on to Ms. Lynn in there. Jim said, hey to Lynn. Wolfgang, did you ever been on the lake and the volcano there? No, I've never been on the volcano, the lake, like tall. Not in a hurry to go. Like, I've been on a lake before. I can see the volcano from up here. I don't got to get right down next to it. Urgent Fury said, Canada. Oh, Canada, my home. I used to know all the words, but I lived in Edmonton for 4 years. Brian said, summer for me, although the short times between are the best weather. Yeah. Daniel retracted her message. What's up, Daniel? John B. God's will. Where are you? I am in Tagaytay in the Philippines. Suyo Patil, AI generated uncle. Yep. I am. Yeah, absolutely. I'm created by AI. That's why I'm so perfect, nephew. Like, AI created like this perfect specimen that you're looking at. The Iceland Wolf said he ain't AI generated. What? Why? Because I'm not perfect? North Canada, it's minus 31. Yeah, Agent Fury. Like I said, I lived in Edmonton for 4 years, and I always say I learned something in Edmonton I could have done my whole life without knowing and been completely happy. And that is minus 40 is the same in Fahrenheit and Celsius. I didn't need to know that. Like, when it gets to minus 40, it's minus 40 FC. It's frickin' cold. That's what it is. As long as alive. Suo, what's the prompt? I don't know. What's the prompt? Look at that fury. That's too cold. Yeah. Anything above teens and the minuses is too cold. Wolfgang, yes, Ray is pretty real, guys. Yeah, keeping it real. Keeping it real. Lorraine, yeah, Tagaytay is part of Manila. Sorry, Luzon. Yeah, I'm on Luzon. Daniel said, are you growing a beard? Yeah, maybe I need to shave. I don't know. I might be getting a little scruffy. Maybe I can get a close up here. A little scruffiness. Gotta clean that up. Patil will ask to prove if Ray is real, Wolfgang, LOL. Brian said, sound is good, Ray. That's awesome. Thanks, Brian. Yeah, I normally have like the mic part on the outside, but I'm like, you know what? This little button thing is a lot more inconspicuous, a little smaller. It's like, let me see if I can turn it the other way around and still get good sound. Uh, Interact with window, grill, and show. Let me out! Let me out, Patil! How's that? It's 27 Celsius, but chilling winds. Sound is crisp. I like crisp. Good. Okay. Hey, Mr. Dancing, man. Good evening. Hey, Dimples. Yeah, I was dancing earlier today. Lynn was laughing at me. Man, I had all the old school jams on. We were playing. What all we played? We played More Bounce to the Ounce by Zapp and Rogers. More bounce. And Let It Whip, the Daz Band. No Parking on the Dance Floor by Midnight Star. I was playing all the old school jams. Lynn didn't know nothing about all that. Wolfgang said orange, white, green is probably Ivory Coast. Okay. Good looking out, Wolfgang. Where you from, bro? From Louisiana. I should make like a banner above my head. I'm from Louisiana. Brian said, Ireland? I guess it could be an Irish flag. Could be India as well. Yeah. And I get a lot of viewers from Ireland and India. I don't know what it is about my time slot maybe, but sound is fine for me. Thanks, Wolfgang. What's for dinner tonight, Ray? Cook any beans and rice? No, what I did, hold on. I made some, well, Lynn made some rice. And I went and got some ground beef, and I browned the ground beef with some onion, and then set it off to the side and took like the grease. In fact, I added a little more grease to the grease to make more grease. Added some flour, made a quick roux, added some beef bouillon to that and water to make a gravy. So I made a gravy, added mushrooms, and then I added the onions and ground beef back. And so I made like a ground beef, mushroom beef gravy over rice. That's what we had for dinner. It's pretty good. No sugar coats. Top of the morning to you, Big Ray. What's going on? No sugar coats. Dazzler TV, LOL, not yet. FC, freaking cold. Yeah. minus 40 FC. It's freaking cold. Brian said, coldest I have ever been in was Des Moines in February 2010. Smiley face, I see up here, smiley face spamming for a room tour. I'm gonna skip over all that whenever I get to it. Brian, 35 frozen Aussies. Can you show us the view outside? Yeah, there's not much to see out there right now because it's dark. It's nighttime, but we can look outside. It's you can see it's kind of foggy. I mean, that's the clubhouse over there with swimming pool, but you know it's been raining all day. It's foggy. And there's Lynn over there. Wave, Lynn, from the bed. Lynn's waving. All right. LOL, Brian. Nami Takar Gaming. What's up? What's up, Nami Takar? How is you doing? Smiley face said, room tour, please. And Brian said it was minus 17. Wolfgang said, let me out. Yeah, I know. Got to prove I'm not AI. Willis Wallace. Nolan Saints. Who that? Who that, Willis? What you talking about, Willis? Who that? What you talking about? Namatakar Gaming said, why does it say Philippines when you're from Louisiana? Because I'm in the Philippines. That's where I live. Like, I'm from Louisiana. I live in the Philippines. Can't show I got a fleur-de-lis on this shoulder, but got my long shirt on. Smiley face. Still wants to see room tour. I've got it in some of my videos. You have to check it out. Flashpoint said, I hear Louisiana is dangerous. What is your assessment? I don't know. It depends on where you go. Pretty much anywhere in the world, like, you can find dangerous place. Is like let's say you go to Australia. You know, you can go to, you know, Melbourne or Sydney or Brisbane or, you know, a big city. You know, stay away from the bad areas and you're probably going to be pretty safe, you know, in the good areas of those major cities. But you get outside the cities, like into the countryside of Australia, everything wants to kill you. Australia, like every animal in Australia wants to kill you. Am I wrong? Willis Wallace said, my peeps are from waterproof Tensas Parish. Okay. I don't know where, wait, where's Tensas Parish? I don't know where Tensas Parish is. Hack Story said, are you a retired officer? No, I was enlisted, but I was in the Navy. Per Larson says, how old are you? I'm 56. Don't forget to like and subscribe, everyone. Appreciate it, Brian. Willis said, LOL. What you talking about, Willis? James Harmon, that's my actual brother's on his second cup of coffee. I'm still on my second for the day. Had one this morning. What's cooking under that hat? Danny Rahan. Nothing. Cowboy. That's Tagalog for bald. In case you want to know. Maglav says, some people lack a brain. Yeah, like, what is that? The Scarecrow in Wizard of Oz. T-Bone said hi. What up, T-Bone? How you been, my boy? Brian said, very true, Ray. Nope, the animals just want to be left alone. I know. If you don't leave, if you get in their space, that's what I'm saying. Flick Rare said, woo. So I can't do that because my voice is too deep. I was trying to, like, I forget what song we were listening to. Me and Lynn were sitting there, we're listening to different songs today. And there was one song, the Take On Me song, you know, aha. Take on me, take on me. But he does that part where he does like the high falsetto. Yeah, I can't do that. Take on me, I can't do it. My voice don't do that thing. Brian said, apart from sharks and crocs, and funnel web spiders, and drop bears, and what other kind of crazy? Y'all got some badass snakes too. Notification sending me some, look like some Arabic with the number 24. So I appreciate you Are you One Punch Man? Nope. That sounds like some kind of anime stuff. I told you I don't. I told y'all before I don't watch anime. That's after my time. I was like, I watched Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry. Uh, Tensas Parish by Concordia Parish, Louisiana. Okay. I'm not even familiar with Concordia Parish. Let's see. What is? Wait, I'm trying to think. What's in Concordia Parish? Taipans and tiger snakes. Yeah, Brian's still listening off all kinds of red, black spider too, Brian. Yeah, they're still listening to all the kinds of shit that'll kill you in Australia. Miss Dimple, Michael and Che, they are always together with Michael doing live stream, live. Che, she's very supportive, supportive and great young lady. Yeah, Che's awesome. Lynn's supportive of it too. She's in there reading comments and chatting. Yeah, but they don't come after you though, JB. Yeah, but they don't have to come after you. I mean, you just get in their territory. Brian said the others do. Danny said, "What's Lynn doing?" She's over there on her phone. She's in some kind of pajama situation. Billy said hello. What's going on? Joseph, I am poor baby and I have not money to learning. Please give me some money. Here she come now screaming money, money. I don't have any money. I'm po. Willis said, I did 13 years in U.S. Navy, got out as a SH-1. Okay, a shopkeeper. Well, I mean, but you were, in charge of like keeping track of shit. JB said, I got to check my shoes before I put them on, make sure no red, black spiders in there. Plenty in my area. Yeah. Billy said, hi, how are you? With wavy hands. Hey, Billy, I'm good. Carbon is real. He taking my flow. He taking my cadence. I'm not trying to steal your cadence or your flow. Mr. Beast, give me some money. Carbon is real, man. Maybe I hope you find Mr. Beast's channel and hope he gives you some money. Notification, love from India. Please say Jai Shri Ram. Jai Shri Ram. Okay. Brian said, okay, we have some around, but most of the houses are fumigated. Red-bellied blacks in mating season. There are some bad ones in Philippines too. Yeah, I'm not going in the jungle. I stay away from the jungle. Donnie said, do you cuss? Yeah, I curse. When it calls for it, whenever I need an expressive word. SSW said hi. Brian said Cobra, I think. Yeah, they got cobras. They got cobras in your province, don't they?
Philippine Cobra.
Yeah, Philippine Cobra. Lynn used to catch them when she was a kid. She'd grab them, just snatch them up like that. Then they'd make a Cobra adobo. That's what Lynn. Huh? Yeah. Cobra dobro.
I ate before when I was young. I didn't know.
I know you ate. She told me that story. Her dad cooked up some cobra and didn't tell her what it was.
It's like a chicken.
Yeah. So eat that. It's just some skinny chicken. Tam sack number 23. Willis Walls Supply. Yeah. I like whenever I was in, it was called shopkeeper, but it all changed. Like MS was mess specialist, but they changed like all the names that that they call them. What part of England are you from? I ain't from England. Um, I don't know why people think I sound like I'm from England. Like, I don't have an English accent.
Yeah, you don't have accent.
No. Brian said, I've been bitten by a black house spider and centipede so far. Yeah. Not me. I'm trying to stay away from the stuff like that. Play Sad But True by Metallica. No. Not that I have anything against Metallica, but like, I'm not trying to get a copyright strike. Richard Phelan said, pansy. Are you calling me a pansy? Like, pansy like Pansey? But it's pansy with a Z and two E's. That is very creative spelling. Like, that actually looks pretty cool. Like, say, yo, bro, I'm a pansy. What up? Like, Panzee, pansy. Recognize. Pansy pride, bro. Have faced off with Big Reds in another life. Okay. I think I just hit my mic. Was I like, wait, make sure my mic's still connected. Beating on my chest like an idiot. Do you know who Overstay Road? He lives, I think, in Angeles City. Yeah, I'm familiar. I haven't met him. I haven't been up to Angeles City yet. Lynn said hi. Edward, who is your favorite English cricketer? Edward, tell me who your favorite is, and he'll be my favorite too, just so I can be supportive of whatever you like, because I have no idea. I've never watched any cricket. Bis du Schwol. Sounds German, but I have no idea what it means. Willis said, back in the days, it was called Ship Serviceman SH. Yeah. Where are you from? Is it night there right now? In India, it is 4 p.m. in the afternoon. Do you know India? Take my name once. Prakar Tari. Okay, Prakar. Yeah, no, it's 6:35 here in the Philippines. Brian said, both of them. Both of them what? Both of them. You want this one or you want that one? I want both of them. Tony Rain retracted the message. Lil Pepper said, favorite Radiohead song or album? I like Creep. It's about the only Radiohead song I know. There's what is that from? Wait, the album. Wait, that album was I think Pablo Honey. Is that right? Or am I getting that mixed up with something else? I might be getting it mixed up. Like, I know they had an album called OK Computer. I don't know. Brian said Creep, yeah. Humble said, I'm Brian, New Orleans in here. Salute to you, Ray. What's going on, Humble? Who that? They're going to get it figured out. I hate that damn dirty birds came into our house like that, but JBM you should link up with Overstay Road. I don't know. Like, I'm sure I'll meet him at some point. Math and physical practitioner. Where are you from? I'm still from Louisiana. Brian said, only one I know. No, I know another one. What was I can't think of the name of the song. It was off something Android. Oh, wait, I can't remember. Bro, just ignore my message, bro. Just one toe, please. I beg. Ligma, I must have missed your message. What would, something about a toe? What, you want to see my toes? Look, there's my toes. I ain't trying to ignore you. Karma Police is a top 3 song ever for me. Okay, yeah, I've heard of that song. I can't think of it in my head, but I've heard of the song. A lot of people get butt hurt very easily nowadays. Yeah, it happens. I don't know why. I don't know why Tony Rain always retracts messages. He always has some good. Whenever I get a chance, like I catch up and I can read it, it's actually like some very good messages. Don't know that one, Pepper. I would check it out. Mark Collins said, "Hi, what's going on? Isn't Botham England cricket captain?" Okay, so Botham is a cricket player. All right. 2:35 a.m. here in Northern California. Yeah, is that early for you or late, JBM? Brian said, old days when cricket was awesome. I'll take your word for it. I never knew enough about cricket to consider it awesome. Or like I didn't consider it like it sucked. I just didn't consider it. It just was a non-factor in my sports watching experience growing up. Please say Vanda Matram Bart Mata Ki Jai. Okay. Mr. Kalish. Hi, I'm from Malaysia. Hey, Mr. Kalish. What do you do in Malaysia? Do you still follow football because that Hackney team's not doing too good? JBM, I know. Like they're rebuilding. It's going to take a few more years before they're relevant again. Are you a veteran? Yes, Daima Zak. I am a veteran. U.S. Navy. They were a bit past my time. Well, Daima Zak said, hell no, not the toes. Mark Collins said, bruh. Brian said, Radiohead, that is. Yeah, Radiohead. I don't know. Like, Radiohead was in the 90s. Like, I was into alternative music around that time. But, like, Radiohead just wasn't it for me. Ligma said, yo, let's go. That's made my day. We love this. Thank you, Ligma. I'm here to please. Willis said, I will take Saints or nothing. Hopefully next year will be our year. Probably not. And I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer. Like, at least 2 years. Like, at least 2. Like, we're gonna draft. Hopefully the draft goes well. And, like, we might have to pick up some draft picks because we don't have a lot of draft picks for this next year's draft. So we'll have to make them count, see how they, like, hopefully they pan out. I think we did pretty good drafting this past year. So we'll see how the young players develop, give them, a couple years, and we'll see how it goes. David Westbrook, why'd you move to the Philippines? Because it made me happy. Like, I'm just looking to be happy, and like I'm able to live a more comfortable, stress-free life here in the Philippines than I could in the U.S. I'm not as financially stressed. It's peaceful. The people are friendly. I love it over here. JBM said ball. I don't know. Like, I was never interested in like tennis or anything. Pickleball is. I think pickleball is for people that are too old to play tennis anymore. And I was never into tennis. So I don't, like, I don't know. Like my exercising is dancing. Like I'll dance. And then, you know, want some competition, like, we can throw some cornhole bags. JBM, it's all about loyalty. Where we're from, New Orleans, Louisiana. Man. Actually, absolutely humble. Like, you know me, I'm diehard. I'm Who Dat Nation till they put me under. Diamond Zoc, being Caucasian in the Philippines is good. People will take you seriously. Until they get to know me. Nobody that knows me takes me seriously. I'm not a serious guy. Red the Radhi Jashri Krishna. All right, like I try to read every message, but once you start doing like all foreign language, like I don't know what I'm saying. Humble, who dat brah? All right, Willis Wallace, I see you. Who dat Willis? Where you at? I'll wait till you come back on the next live stream, Willis. We'll get you modded up. T-Bone, do you have any brothers or sisters? Yes, I have 3 brothers and 1 sister. Brian said, like a lot of Americans, Ray, although I believe there is growing interest with a lot of U.S. teams building up. Oh, cricket. Yeah, I've never seen any cricket in the U.S. I'm sure there maybe is, but I think it's probably, you know, kind of like a rich man sport or something, like the elite. You know, they play weird shit like polo and what's the thing with the baskets that they field hockey or whatever, like weird shit. Humble said, who dat? Win or lose, we dat. That's right. Math, are you the guy who is good at art? Nope. I scribbled a little bit when I was a kid. Some of it was good enough to hang on the refrigerator. Humble, what do you think we do around here? I don't know. What do you do around there, JBM? Inquiring minds want to know. Sir, I'm going to enlist, but I still have my college rolling. What to do now? Drop out and be a private or finish my degree first? Whatever makes you happy. I think the way that you're asking that question, you already know what your answer should be. But you know, if it's like, if you're not able to focus on your studies, then yeah, join the military. You can take college courses. You can do both. Like you can take college courses while you're enlisted, and if you're thinking about Army, it would sound like a private. You're thinking about then they'll pay for it, GI Bill. So you know, you get some life experience, and that's what employers really want. Like if you have served in the military, it is easier to get a job because employers know what you're about. T-Bone, we miss you, bro. Where you be at? Man, I'm in Louisiana. I'm in the Philippines. What are you talking about, Louisiana? I'm not in Louisiana. Louisiana in my mind. Willis be laughing. Humble, if you're from the city, where you from? Well, anything better than 2 wins. Yeah, like it's gonna take a little bit. Like I just want to see the young guys learning, becoming better. I think there's some promising players on the team. Nada said, hello from India. JBM, I do have to salute Ironhead Hayward. Oh yeah, Craig Hayward. Yeah, that was. Wait, was I can't remember. No, I think Refrigerator Perry was first. Then Ironhead. David Westbrook sounds great. Brian said, I can see 2020 cricket becoming popular in the U.S., but I don't see tests ever working. Yeah, Brian, I don't know what none of that is. Henri said, what's up, Henri? My man in France, Bay 510 area, I miss you. I miss you too. Like I'm here almost every single day, same time. Are you a Vietnam War veteran? Matt, how old do you think I am? Like, I ain't old enough to be in Vietnam.
Maybe you are 100 years.
I would have been, what, Vietnam going on, I would have been like 3. By the time it ended, I was probably like 3. You in a city or a rural area? David, I am, I'm in a city, but it's a smaller size city. JB, until Ray takes his glasses off, then you know he's being serious and you need to pay attention. That's right. Like, that's what I do. I was like, all right, serious moment. When I get close to the camera, start talking to you like this, and you know I'm about to drop some knowledge on your ass. Till then, I'm just reading and having a good time. Tab is on. I keep losing money at the casino, brother. I'm down 600. Oh well, I'm a hella drunk. Look, bro, look, let me talk to you. Hold on, let me take my glasses off. Let me talk to you. Like, stop trying to win money. Do not go to the casino trying to win money. Like, you go to the casino to have fun. You spend money to have fun. It's entertainment. Sometimes you might leave with more money you walked in with, and that's a really good night. But you can go and have fun without winning money. You just go and have fun. Just let it go. That money is for entertainment. Spend what you want to spend for entertainment. Sometimes you might actually win, and that's awesome. But, man, go to have a good time. If you're not having a good time while you're there, then get the hell out. Lacrosse. Yeah, field hockey, lacrosse, like all them weird sports. Lexi said hi. What's going on, Lexi? I appreciate it, NA, with the lacrosse. Brian said, no, it's not a rich man sport. Well, yeah, Brian, like, not there. I'm saying in the U.S. Like, you know, hold on. You know, like the wealthy in the U.S., you know, like to be involved in stuff that, like, the normal Americans not involved with, including sports. It's like, you know, and like, you know, there's not your average, you know, cricket leagues popping up around the U.S. It's just like a bunch of rich guys saying, you know, we want our children to, like, play something that, like, the other children aren't playing. So let's buy a bunch of cricket equipment and set up some fields and, like, create a league. And it's elite. That's what I'm saying. Tabazon, my bad, 400. Okay. I don't know what that means. Highlight with the big scoop. Yeah, highlight is like handball with, like, the big scoop thing. I'm in the wine business. All right. That's awesome, JBM. Yeah, I never understood lacrosse or field hockey. I don't understand it either. They're running around. Slump Nut said the Aints. Yeah, this year. I agree with you. Hello from New Zealand. Hey, Michael. I'm not gonna repeat what I always repeat about wanting to go to New Zealand and see penguins in the wild. I guess I just did. Les Grossman said Papa Chulo. Okay. Lynn found that very amusing. Papa Chula. Papa Chulo. You gonna start calling me Papa Chulo? JBM, I blend wine. Okay. Brian said there is a good video on YouTube, Cricket Explained for baseball fans. All right, Brian, let me let you in on a little secret. I'm not a baseball fan either, or basketball, or I'm going to call it European football, be politically correct. None of those sports. Hockey, no. Football, that's it. American football. And, like, there's way less games, so every game is important. All the other sports, like, there's too many damn games. It's boring to me. Crisco Mashi, can you say hi to my wife, Dina? Hey, Dina. What's going on with you, girl? You got a good man there in Crisco. A little greasy, but he's a good man. Tony Rain retracted the message again. Come on, Tony. Let me read it. July Bib Elba. The only thing I want to tell you is to stop smoking. All right, Julie. I hear you. It's coming. I already promised, like everybody in the chat, when I get 2,000 subscribers, I'm gonna quit. So, Jalay, if you're that concerned, get your friends, get your family, come on over, subscribe. Maybe even get a laugh every once in a while. Willis said, I live in Northern Virginia, but 25 years ago I lived in Linghart Street in the 7th Ward, New Orleans. Okay. That was a long time ago, Willis. Northern Virginia, I'm sure I've lived in Northern Virginia. Wait, Northern Virginia, would that be like Woodbridge area? I lived in Woodbridge, Virginia. Is that Northern Virginia? 2020 is around 3-hour game. Tests are scheduled for 5 days. Yeah, I ain't sticking around for no 5-day game. House of Burns said, hey y'all, did you see a Sasquatch guy running through, chasing a guy with a bag of Coke tea? I don't know what all that means, but no, I didn't see that. Adam Levis, hello, what are you, when you're at toilet, do you wipe sitting down or standing up? Neither. Like in the Philippines, I use a bum gun. Let me stop reading comments. Let me show you the bum gun. Look, we're off to the bathroom, or as they call it in the Philippines, the CR stands for comfort room. Comfort room. All right, look, let me switch it around. So look, there's the toilet. Look, and we got this little guy right here. Let's see. Look. Oh wait, we gotta stop this thing from moving. Wait. All right. Stop. I'm trying to get my gimbal to cooperate. So you get it in there and you point it at the proper place and. And then it cleans out your insides. Then you just got to pat dry. So hopefully that answered your question about the bathroom pooping situation. So yeah, I clean sitting down because like I don't want to stand up and spray water everywhere with, stuff. had Daralia. Hi, how are you doing? Are you American? Where are you from? I'm from Louisiana. I am American. I live in the Philippines. That long ass name, hi, Daryl Barovi said hi. I'm gonna call you Hadar. Hadar said hi. What's up, Hadar? Humble retracted message. Zohal said, hey man, what's going on, Zoha? Zohai Bisakib. Brian laughing at Humble. So apparently you said something funny, but I didn't see it because you retracted it. Why you retracted it? Don't retract messages. I want to read it. Zohaib said, I am new to this live. Well, I appreciate you being here. Like, we're just having a good time talking about whatever y'all want to talk about. Hi, host from the Philippines, Mabuhay. Mabuhay Sans Badillo. Zohaib said hi. Humble said he took glasses off. Pay attention, people. Ray is real one. Thanks, Humble. Yeah, you know when I always kind of keep them cocked down to give me that wise grandpa look, but you know when I want to get serious, JB one leg is up. Ray definitely Filipino. Yeah, you gotta sit there like this when you're eating. But then I noticed, like I was looking at the thing and I was like, damn, my shorts are kind of short. I better put my leg back down. I don't want y'all to get a peek. Brian said, just check there are now 30,000 cricket players in the U.S. Oh wait, 300,000. That's crazy. Sula's here. Hey, Ray and Lynn. What's going on, Sula? What's going on, El? Dave Westbrook, Chiefs Kingdom. Brian said, fair enough. User 123 said, football sucks. What kind of football are you talking about? Lord Hashmark said, Tump MAGA. I don't know what that means. Who Tump? T-Ump. What up, T-Ump? Brian said, hey to Sula. Oh, Trump. Yeah, I don't care about Trump or any other leader in the world. Like, none of them really affect my day-to-day life. Brian Stewart said, yo, Ray, good to see you. Good to see you, Brian. Tony Rain retracting more messages. I don't know why. Scotty Recover said, oil up. No. Brian said, real estate is pretty cheap, David, but it is a minefield, and I don't think foreigners can own without a Filipino partner. Yeah, like you can't own land. Like if you're a single man, you could get a piece of property and get, like a 50-year lease, and then, I mean, do you really ever own anything? I mean, you're gonna have whatever you have until you die, and then does it really matter anymore? So, Scotty Recover said, oil up, please. Oh, now we're being polite. No, thank you. K-Lock said, join, oil up, please, oil up, please. Don't be begging. I mean, I know it's all that, but ain't gonna happen. Can own condos or apartments. Yeah, you can own a condo as long as the building is 70% owned by Filipino. So you couldn't have like, a condo building with nothing but foreigners in it. Like you couldn't have that. It's got to be at least, I think, 70-30. 2000, quit smoking. 2001, start back up. No, I'm not gonna start back up. Like I'm gonna quit. if I start back up, then y'all unsubscribe. Sula said, Ada Bryan. Omar said, what's up, G? What's up, Omar? You a Freemason? No, he saved me. I've never been a Freemason. Spiro 7, hello, Ray and Lynn. Good to see you again. Thank you, Spiro. Nini Yashiro said hi. What's up, Nini? Bum gun is better than toilet paper. T-Bone, I agree with you 100%. Like, I don't care. Look, let me talk to you. Hold on. Look. Even if y'all are living in the U.S., like you need to. I'm sure that you can find it in the U.S. A bum gun, like it plugs into your water source, and you get like a little hook to hang it there, and then you just reach up under there and clean that out after you're done doing your business. Because I'm telling you, like, no matter how much you wipe with toilet paper, it's like you can never get it all. So if you're tired, if you're a woman that is tired of cleaning skid marks out of your man's drawers, or men, if you want to treat your wife to not having to clean skid marks out your drawers, or if you're a single man and you're still throwing away your drawers because you don't want to clean skid marks out your drawers, get you a bum gun. It'll take care of all them brown streaks. No more brown streaks. Get clean down there. Be walking around with poop on your butt. Omar said, how you doing, mate? I'm doing good, Omar. Appreciate you being here. You saved me. The symbol on your hat is closely tied to Freemasonry, Ray. Are you a Mason? No. This symbol, the fleur-de-lis, like that's for the New Orleans Saints football team. It's also the symbol for Boy Scouts, and like it's symbol used in a lot of different organizations. Smart boy said hi and thinking. Omar said, how you doing? I'm doing awesome. Doing awesome. Smart boy. Why are you looking sad, bro? I didn't know I was looking sad. Am I looking sad? Enoch Lawanika. Enoch Lawanika said, hey, what's up? I'm from Zambia, originally Central African. Can you be my American friend? Of course I'm your friend, Enoch. What's wrong to you? I don't know, smart boy. You're a smart boy. Figure it out. SBB said hi. What's going on, SBB, Songbird? Smart boy is still wondering. You got me so concerned about yourself. You got me so concerned about yourself. I don't think that's proper sentence. Anyway, I'm all right. I'm gonna make it. I just needed someone like you to care about me, smart boy. Sula is the symbol for his team he supports. Enoch Lawanika, hey, what's up? Where do you hail from? I hail from Louisiana. Live in the Philippines. Sula, why is he crying sitting front to the camera? Smart boy, I'm no tears. Look. It's all dry. I got a little bit of bags. I need my what's that? I need my cream. No, I need to start using my anti-aging cream. Need some retinol. Sula said, like and subscribe. Thanks, Sula. Thanks, L. Smart, I don't see anyone crying. Smart boy said, Sula, he seemed like someone hurted my bro very bad. No, doing good. Nolan, Olivia Rodrigo, Heart Ray. Nolan Maxwell, you heart Olivia Rodrigo, or or she hearts me. She's a little young for me. I don't like young girls. Smart boy, Sula, you helped me to improve my English. David Westbrook, 50 years is a lot more than I have left in me anyway. Cool. Yeah, like I said, David, you know, but me personally, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't buy a place in the Philippines. And the thing is, like, you know, you may find, let's say, all right, I gotta take my glass off. Look, let's say you find like the perfect place. Like, it's idyllic. It is like, oh my goodness, this is paradise, heaven on earth. I've got to have this piece of property, build me a house here, and live here happily for the rest of my life. And so you lease that piece of land, you build you a house, and you know, it takes you about a year, you get it all built up, and construction's over, you're ready to move in, like enjoy your little piece of paradise, and then somebody that raises fighting roosters buys a piece of land next door, and then you got all these fighting roosters crowing like nonstop. You can't control that. Like, you can't control who your neighbor's gonna be. Like, once you move somewhere, then, but if you're renting, then when that happens, you just say, screw this, pack up my shit and leave. So, me personally, as a foreigner, I wouldn't invest in a long-term property. That's just me. I don't believe in owning stuff. Sula says I'm all good. Sula, okay. Sula, could you correct the grammatical mistakes when I write comments? Sula, you're a smart boy. Tony, I agree. A person makes up their own mind in their own time. Very, very poetic and wise. Smart boy, these guys must be thinking what type of weird person we are facing today, but okay. I don't think anybody, I'm weird. I know I'm weird. Sula, Christmas wish list, bum gun. Absolutely, Sula. It's life-changing. SCP, Savvy Dog, good morning. Not sure what I just joined into, but good morning. SCP, when you figure out what's going on here, you let me know. Because I have no clue either. I'm just going with it. Whatever happens, that's what I do. Smart boy, you people are so rude, can't help a person to learn your language. I think you're doing good, smart boy. Well, smart, you're doing just fine speaking English. I agree, Sula. SCP, I'm Ukrainian. Appreciate you being here. Now my comments are being wrote. You're all right. Tropic of Neptune. Okay. Took me a minute to figure that one out. Do you have a date with a man from India? No, I've never had a date with any man. So, Lynn thought that was very amusing. Sula's a SCP. Hello. Smart boys, Tropic, he's not gay. Yeah, I would say I'm gay in the sense that I'm happy. SCP, Sabidal said hi with a little yellow flower. That's so sweet. Martin said, the bidets in Japan have warm water and they'll dry you too. I was in the can for hours. Yeah, that's like, and I don't so much mind the the colder, not warm water. I think I can live with that. But yeah, it would be nice to have like a little air dryer or something after it gets all cleaned out. He's straight as the pole that one's mom dances on. I don't know why it's got to be someone's mom. Like, Denis, hello from France. How are you doing, my friend? Denis, I am doing awesome. SCP, retracting message. Miss Dimple, don't let someone's make you sad. Life's so beautiful. Always be happy. Kuya Ray. Enjoy life. Do I look sad, Lynn? Why does everybody think I'm sad? I'm not sad. This is just my face.
Yeah, it's crazy. You look sad, but you're not.
I look sad.
No, you're not sad.
I'm not sad. T-Bone, I see Lynn is still there. Glad everything worked out. Yeah, T-Bone, she's still here. I can't get rid of her. She won't go. Spiro Ray, do you live near SM Hypermarket? Do I live? Wait, do we live? We don't live.
Hypermarket's there.
Is that the name of it? Yeah, I live close to SM Hypermarket.
Hypermarket.
Bro, what's your body counts? Be honest. Man, I haven't counted that in a long time. I don't know. More than 10, less than 25. Somewhere in that range. Manila in the camper hours. Yeah. Getting pampered on the toilet. David Westbrook, I appreciate the advice. No problem, David. Brian said, Ray, and then you find that the signature on the land deeds was forged by a cousin or something, and you have to go to court. Yeah, see, Brian, like I said, again, I'm not looking to stay anywhere permanently. I could see myself staying in Tagaytay permanently. I love it here. But who knows how I feel in, 2 years, 3 years. I don't know. I just don't like to be locked down. Land courts are pretty busy in the Philippines. Yeah, Brian. T-Bone, I don't believe in owning stuff either, less baggage. Absolutely, T-Bone. Like, I always say, like, when you buy something, you are purchasing a responsibility. That's what you're doing. You're paying for a responsibility in your life. Like, I'm not trying to buy responsibilities. So, Brian, yikes, sounds like mess. Renting probably is better, as Ray says, and there's a lot to be said for being able to get up and leave. Yeah, like I said, Star Dog say, yo, Kid D said, what's up, Ray? What's up, Kid D? Yeah, like, and see, the Philippines is not a good place to do it. Like, the only reason I would buy a piece of property is as an investment to, either sell later or, rent out, as an income source. But buying a piece of property that I'm going to live, nah. And see, in the Philippines, it's very hard to sell a house or, rent a house for a decent amount or so you're pretty much stuck if you build a house. Brian say yes, so, but if you do due diligence with a lawyer you can trust, it can be okay. Yeah, but like I said, that's where you're at. Mortgage are cheaper than rent in Ireland. Yes and no. Like, it would have to be much cheaper because, you know, if let's say Sula, let's say like you know, you have a really cold winter and the pipes burst in your house. Well, if it's your house, like what's the repair cost? And then you take that repair cost and prorate it over that year, the maintenance cost that you did on your house, then is it still cheaper than if you were renting? And by how much? Like not having that headache is worth a little bit extra money to me. Just saying. Credit card, VIP said hi. Sula, Brian True. Brian, geez, I wish that was the case here. Sula. James Smith said pineapple on pizza. No. Why? Yusuf said hello. Hey, Yusuf. And then said hi. Hello and hi. Well, hello and hi to you, Yusuf. Brian said only on Hawaiian, James. What is your favorite Philippines food? Bulalo. And lechon. Denise said girls from Philippines are very pretty, LOL. Yeah, absolutely. Like they're normally like every year in at least the top 10 of Miss Universe. Sula said, Tony, that could be a blessing. You could go around to the neighbors, knock on the door, ask to join the party, and have a great time. Did I miss something about karaoke or something? Oh, yeah. See, Tony Rain, he always retracts his messages. Like, he has some great messages, but I don't get a chance to read them because they're retracted by the time I get to them. Nan's here, said, great day, winner. What's up? What's up, Nan? James Smith said, lumpia. Lumpia used to be my favorite, but now I like it, but it's not my favorite. Esau. Yeesh, lumpia. Sula. Brian, I cannot afford to rent at all, but I can afford to buy. I'm lucky to have my house. A lot of people don't have one. Were you in the Philippines during COVID? No, I was not. I came probably, let's see, when did COVID end? Was it like 21? Yeah, so I came,
2020 to 2020.
yeah, I came like a year after COVID, the first time. Brian said, okay, Sula, rent is very high here since COVID. Oh, okay. Sula, Tony was talking about the neighbors having parties. Yeah, I know I missed it. My wife owns land in Boracay and the mainland. That's awesome, Brian. Where are you? Brian, where are you? No, Brian is in Australia. Yeah. Oh, he answered after me. Wish I could have raised you and taught you father to son. Me? Raised me? I would have been a nightmare at 6695. We have yet to decide what to do. Move to the Philippines. Al said, okay, Brian, it's expensive out there for sure. I heard steak costs a fortune in Australia. Brian, no, steak price is okay, price-wise. Depends on the cut. Shane said, good evening. What's going on, Shane? Brian, rent increased almost double in Ireland, too. Pokey said, yes, sir. Good evening, sir. Dorothy said, hey, what's up? What's up, Dorothy? Brian, a nice sized T-bone at a pub with meals around $25. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Dave Westbrook, not sure exactly what any of these foods are. Well, I might have a live stream where I talk about different foods and what they are. Brian said, 1 kilogram of T-bone, probably $35. Okay. Elle said, I agree with you, Ray, about repairs. It's a lot, and the homeowner is responsible. Pros and cons. When houses are scarce, people are afraid to upset the landlord, so might not get repairs. Haha. Yeah, I don't know. Kennel law is similar to ceviche. How'd your Saints do against Chicago? We lost. Ogie, thanks for reminding me. How many people on the live are Australian? Quite a few. Like, Australian people love me, and I love them. Sula said, I love streak. You love the streak. I know you meant steak, Sula, but I just thought it was funny. I just imagine Sula running around Ireland naked. That's what streaking is. Smart boy. Esau is chicken gizzard cooked on a stick with sauce over fire. I thought Esau was like the intestine part, but like I love chicken gizzards. Bye, smart boy. All right, smart boy. I guess you're saying you're leaving. Brian is from Aussie, smart boy. I'm not bye. I'm hang out. All right, appreciate you, smart boy. Dynamite is good too. I don't know what dynamite is. What is dynamite? I know what Adidas is. Adidas is chicken feed. What's dynamite? Lynn, what's dynamite?
Dynamite is you know the chili,
The chili?
the green chili. The
Green chili?
Then you can rub remove the seeds and you can rub to like lumpia wrap. Then put some like you can. It's up to you if you put.
Is there something inside the
Yeah.
chili pepper?
Yes.
Okay, so it's kind of like a chili relleno in a way.
That is the dynamite.
Okay. Sula, oh, you said goodbye. I thought you were leaving. Smart, no worries. Now everyone gonna see my dynamic English skills. Doing very good, smart boy. T-Bone, do you do any type of exercise, treadmill, or lift weight? I dance. I dance exercise. Like I get out here, I play whatever kind of music, and like I dance around till I get a sweat worked up, and then I lay down and then I stretch. I should probably stretch before I dance, but I'm backwards like that. Anytime Raymundos. That Ogie. Sula, no worries, you my brother from another mother. Sula is a female. Smart boy. Cole said, oh man, the state of the Saints. Keep Shuck. Thoughts on Manning. Like, it's only Shuck's second start. Like, let him finish out the season. Man, if he's progressing, if he looks like he could be something, then I wouldn't waste a pick on a quarterback. I would take best available player, whatever that is. Saints need a lot of stuff. So whoever's the best player where they're picking, that's who they should take. Zula T-Bone weights, no cardio, it's boring. Do you? Full rump uncut can be fitted at $80. We are talking about meat prices in Australia. We talk about all kinds of sweet chili stuff. Yeah, Brian, that's what I found out what dynamite was. Well, Brian, you did not have that too often. You did not have that too often. It's sauce you put on the food. Oh, the dynamite sauce. Ogie. Wait, yeah, that's pretty affordable, Sula. Our minimum wage is $25.20 an hour. Okay. Woonan, put on the food. Abigail, the Packers won. Awesome, Abigail. I'm assuming that's your team, so happy for you. Abigail said hi. Smart boy, Sula, my bad. I think I'm catching up. Novani Andy. Hi guys, I have random but deep quest. I mean, what is your happiness and what makes you happy? What makes me happy? no stress. That's what makes me happy. Like not having to worry about a bunch of stuff. Like the less stuff I have to worry about, the happier I am. Pretty simple. Smart boy, I don't talk with women. You shy? Smart boy, Brian said, and I am past the minimum wage. Good for you, Brian. Smart boy, I'm celibate. Woonan said gay with an asterisk. Yeah, because the asterisk say gay asterisk. That means like gay means happy. That's what asterisk is. So smart, you better not talk to me then, haha. Toyota, OMG, is this a stream where Ray ain't drunk or high? This is rare. Come on now, Toyota. Like, I'd be willing to make a bet with you, Toyota, if you're willing to make it. I have done a lot of live streams. I've done a lot of live streams. I would be willing to bet less than 15% of all of my live streams involve me drinking. I'd probably say 10%. Like I know it was like there was like a rash of them recently, but you know the 20 or 30 live streams before that, there was no drinking. Brian, good wages, but the cost is high too. Yeah. Toyota Ray is always high on life. Absolutely. Toyota, fair enough. David Westbrook, maybe I'll come and open up a barbecue joint, LOL. Yeah, like, David, that's up to you. But, like, if you were coming to the Philippines looking to find a job, you need to change your mindset. Like, you come to the Philippines, you don't want to work anymore. Like, come over and just relax. Don't open no businesses. Like, just relax. Brian says, it's not as bad as the media would have you believe. It depends on area and lifestyle. Yeah. How are you today, Toyota? Sleeping. I'm exhausted from exams. Man, I hope you did well on your exams, Toyota. So, Brian, the media is inaccurate a lot of the time. That's true. Totally true. Toyota, I know, Ray, I'm joking about you being drunk, and I know you are. I was saying that more for the benefit of people that haven't been here that think that that I am constantly drunk. Mr. Google tells me that the current average Aussie wage is $2,000 per week. David Westbrook, dude, I'm retired. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, David. But I do like my smoked pork butt. I completely like, and it's hard to find smoked meat in the Philippines. Like, if I ever move to a place where, you know, I've got a little like land area to work with, I'm not in a hurry to do that. I like, you know, the ease of life living in a condo. But if I ever do get like a piece of land, one of the first things I'm going to do is get some kind of smoker to put outside and smoke meat. Brian said the median is 1,700 Toyota. Brian, that's a lie. It ain't, but I wish it was. All right, boy, bro. What are your thoughts and opinions about Indians? Are they nice or rude? I don't really have an opinion. Like, Indian people have always been nice to me. I don't have any opinion on how they are to anybody else. Like, that's, like, I don't concern myself with, like, perceptions of other people. Like, I can only judge people by, like, how they respond to me. And I wouldn't judge, you know, a whole group of people off of my interactions with a couple. So, I mean, I'm not trying to like sidestep the question, or not trying to be politically correct or anything. It's just that's just how I feel. Like I judge people individually as I meet them. Oh, I'm sure that's not everyone, Toyota. I was talking about the Aussie wage one. Yeah. Do you think Group keeps the job or Tucker takes it? I hate years ago we lost Morstead. Yeah. Well, Morstead was the punter. You're talking about Thomas Morstead was the punter. There was, let's say, there's Blake Gillikin, and before that was I'm trying to think who was the kicker before that. But yeah, I don't know. Like they've been patient with players. Groupie's still kind of young, and he was doing a lot better. And then, like, I don't know, he just got the yips in this past game. So we'll see. David Westbrook says Traeger. Yeah, that's just what Google says. Brian said. Brian, yeah, depends on the job. Theme parks can snap a crystal clear picture of you on a roller coaster at 70 miles an hour, but bank camera can't get a clear shot of a robber standing still. Yeah, that's weird. Of course, a lot of people touch those ATMs. Cameras probably all smudged up. People got grease on their hands. Sula is a condo, an apartment. What the name for 4 apartments in one building? That would quadplex. It's like a duplex is like 2 together, but they don't really have those in the. Well, I don't know. They might have something like that. But the difference between a condo and apartment building, or to me, the difference between an apartment and a condo is an apartment is there is one person that owns the entire building and all of the apartments in and rents out the apartments to tenants. Like that is an apartment. It's where a condo is each individual apartment, if you will, is owned by an individual person. And then there's a collective, a co-op, that collectively pays the fees for the building's upkeep and so forth. So it's like a group of owners in a condo, whereas normally an apartment complex is a single owner. It could be a corporation or, a partnership of people that own the whole building, but they don't actually live there. Condos normally owned by the people that live there. I hope all that made sense. Sigma Ace official said, "Oh, I'm nice to you." All right, appreciate you being here, Sigma. Brian, yep, that's for sure. But when your FIFO workers are on 170 to 250,000, it does skew the figures. Zula Toyota, interesting. Only one sock goes missing because if both did, you wouldn't notice. That is very deep. I have no idea what we're talking about, but it's a very deep thought. Pony Boy Curtis said, "I judge people based on their hair." Well, Pony Boy. Does that mean no hair, no judgment? Is that what that means? Toyota said, "Why aren't iPhone chargers called apple juice?" Sula said, "Haha," and that one sock that sticks around just does so to annoy you every time you see it. Well, you just wear it. Like, I don't wear socks. Can't remember. Like, it's very, very rare that I wear socks. I don't like socks. Make my feet sweat. My wife does FIFO aged care and is on good money. All right, Brian. Toyota. Ray, did you know that in Australia we have a pink lake? Its name is Hutt Lagoon Pink Lake. No, I did not know that. I will have to check out the Pink Lake if I ever come to Australia. Heather Starr said, what's up with a Z? What's up, Heather Starr? Brian said in Washington, in WA. SWAT official said, hi, okay, cool. I am SWAT official. Toyota said, yes, it's in WA. I guess that's abbreviation for Western Australia. Smart boy said, lamb. I am SWAT said, hi. Brian said, I have seen pics and also on the old Qantas ad. Santiago, shout out. Coma, if you had the decision, do you keep Sean Payton or are we better off with Kellen Moore? Let's see. Future Hall of Fame coach? Yeah, I'd keep him. I am SWAT official. Mercy, salute. Brian said Qantas. I figured out what you were saying, Brian. I'm like chat autocorrect. Don't worry about making mistakes. I'm gonna figure it out. Santiago is waving. Brian, are you from Australia? Yes. Okay, Maine. Yay, what's up, Big Ray? Oh, ho. Miss Dimple, cool your Ray. You're cowboy now, no hair. Yeah, I need to shave it down. I got hair. That's the problem. I gotta get rid of that hair. Brian said, yep, Brissy. I don't know what. Officials said, hi, cool. Okay, man, retracted the message. Emma SWAT. Muscle, fist bump. How has your day been today, Ray? Man, Maine has been good. Like, I was doing some dancing around to like some old school jams. I was talking about it earlier. Like I was playing More Bounce to the Ounce by Zapp and Roger. I was playing No Parking on the Dance Floor. Midnight Star. Wait, is that Midnight Star? No parking, baby. No parking on the dance floor. Yeah, I think it's Midnight Star. Or is that the Gap Band? I think it's Midnight Star. And then, what else was I playing? Oh, Whip It, the Daz Band. I was playing all kinds of old school jam, dancing around, acting a fool. It's a good day. Phil said hi. Toyota, Brian, we both live in, what side of Brisbane are you on? Brian, Eagleby, you. Toyota said Melbourne. Bill said New Zealand. As what officials waving. Brian, okay. Jimmy John said hi Ray, hi Lynn. Look, you haven't said hi to anybody in a while. Look.
Hello.
She's over there in the dark being Blake edits. Can I please be my streamer boss is sleeping right now. I'm bored. I'd see you around more, Blake. T-Bone, what year you finished school? Me, high school? Are you talking about high school? 88. Maine, I know what your deleted message said. Brian said 79 for me. Toyota, it said Toyota loves squirters. Okay, that's good to know. And I am caught up with chat. That means I get to have a cigarette. I wish I had some Coke. Maybe I ran out of Coke. T-Bone, did I say whip it? I'm sorry. You're correct. Whip it is Devo. I was talking about Let It Whip by the Daz Man. Let It Whip. What is that? I'm watching you, Maine. Yeah. The actual name of the song is Let It Whip. But the lyrics is, so whip it, baby, whip it right, whip it, baby, whip it all night. So that's why I call it Whip It. But the actual name of the song is Let It Whip. Colma said, what do you think the Saints need to do? Personally, I wanted Vrabel for their coach. Yeah, me too. Like, of the coaching candidates, that would have been my preference. But we all knew he was going to New England. Not sure it would have worked either way, but his success with a young Patriots team boggles my mind. Yeah, like, Toyota Ray, I didn't know you were bold. Ray, question for you. All right. Tony Raines, Ray's Cajun Smokehouse. Yeah, it will be off the chain, Tony. I appreciate you letting a comment stand for a while before you retracted it. I finally got up to you. That would be like, I'd be making like my own bacon and I need to find I'd find some turkeys because I'd like to make smoked turkey legs. That would be delicious. Make my own sausage. Another storm rolling through here now. Yeah, Brian, we got a storm brewing around here. Hopefully it's not too bad. David Westbrook, I have really enjoyed the fact that you went through your comments, new subscriber here. Appreciate you, David. Yeah, here's the thing, David. Look, I mean, I always say that the most important thing in life is time. And you guys could be doing anything in the world with your time right now. And the fact that you're choosing to spend it with me, and not only that, taking the time to type out comments, like, I would have to be some kind of asshole to not respect the fact that you made a comment and give you my time to read it. Like, that's just how I feel. And that's for real. Brian said, grab that whip, just whip it. Whip it. Whip it good. Yeah, that's the Devo, whip it good. But Daz Man is whip it right. Whip it all night. I wanna see you whip it and show me. I'm gonna play it. I'll play it on one of my live streams. I love Let It Whip. Let's see. All my jiggas Yahtzee. Revelation 3:9, behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which said they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know I have loved thee. I have no idea what that is in context in Revelation, but I appreciate you being here. Toyota said, Ray, do we remove the religious message so people from different religions don't fight? Let's just monitor it. Like, let people say whatever they want to say. You know, I have people come in here, you know, saying Allahu Akbar. Like, it's like people, like I let people believe what they want to believe. You know, as long as, you know, they're not being aggressive towards other people, let them believe what they want to believe. Like, I don't judge anybody. Spread the word, brothers and sisters. SBB, Songbird Bird, said, I'm back, Sir Ray. Appreciate you. How long are you in London, SBB? Or it's a beautiful world we live in. Yeah, it definitely is, Brian. 6 to 7. Oh. 6, 7 mile per hour winds. Kevin Krause, do a black backflip. No. Can't do it, Kevin. I'm old. David, I subscribe to you. Awesome. Brian, or so they say. Wait. Yeah, that's fine. Like you can delete messages if they're the same message over and over again. Ray, I asked, do you like an extremely beer? What is an extremely beer? I like an occasional beer. The Son of Man said, why are you so gay? I don't know, I'm just happy. Like, gay means happy. I'm very happy. It's because I don't have a lot of stress in my life. Might be a little harder once you hit 2,000 subs. Oh, to read all the comments? That's true. Like, I'm still going to try. Like, I'm hoping that well, here's the bottom line. I hope that I'd never get so big that I can't interact individually with people. I don't need to be that big. Like, that would be a whole different challenge of what you're saying. Like, once I get, more and more subs, yeah, it may get harder, but I'm gonna have, like, people I make friends with, they're always gonna be my friends. I don't have subscribers, I have friends, and like, I'm gonna interact with my friends. A lot of these people, like, are on my Facebook. They can send me a message on Messenger, and they'll know, like, if I miss one of their comments, like, they can just send me a message on Messenger if it's important. Anyway, damn it, I missed Tony Rain's message. He retracted it already. Guy lives in the Philippines, that's why. Songbird, I'm back in the Philippines right now, sir. Okay, so you're back. Twitter, please don't repeat the same messages. Exactly. Rage690 said, old. I'm old, or you're old. I'm old. Probably compared to you, I'm old. Brian, subscribe to David. Wait, where's David? David Westbrook. Let me check you out. Hold on. Oh, wait. So David, you got 2 subscribers. I guess that's the 2 that you're subscribed. Okay, you got 3 subscribers. Get back to messages. Wait. Wait. Strong beer. I was. Wait. I'm way. I went to go subscribe, David, and I lost where I was in the chat. Give me just a second. All right, here we go. Okay, Ray, thanks for telling me. Songbird, because there are families' birthdays. Okay, you're home for families' birthdays. Ray690, you are gay. Very happy. Thank you for being here, Rage. That makes me happy. Makes me gay. Makes me gay that you're here, Rage. No more billions to Israel. Yeah, I don't follow news, politics, any of that. It doesn't make me happy. Davis, Toyota, I didn't know I had a channel. Yeah, everybody has a channel. And you may not have any videos, but you got a channel. And you know what, David? Like, if you ever decide that you're gonna make a video, well, you got 3 subscribers. Matt, acoustic, smoking is really bad for you. Yeah, I know. 2,000 subscribers, quitting. I was singing Devo's song, Ray, It's a Beautiful World. I don't know if I know that one. Songbird says strong beer. I don't have any strong beer, no Red Horse tonight. Ronnie Pickering, why are you gay? Because I'm happy. That's why. Rippin' Snogies, let's go. FDR 314. Rick 2592, Hopester. Is there rain, Ray? Yes, Songbird Bird, there is. It's actually sprinkling right now. Philippines in full effect. Who dat? I'm hurting after losing to Atlanta. I know. F them dirty birds. Kirk Cousins' old ass coming out and I don't know. It's like they outplayed Atlanta most of the time, except for in the red zone and field goals and giving up a couple of big plays, and that's it. But other than like here and there, they outplayed them. I like It's a Beautiful World more than Whip It. I like to give it a listen, Brian. Are you American? Lisa, yes, I am. I'm from Louisiana. Toyota, if they mounted garbage trucks with cameras, you could update Google Maps Street View every week. Yeah, that's true. Except in the Philippines, because there are no garbage trucks. Facebook gave me the boot. Toyota said, someone dreamt about you last night and you have no idea. Am I in someone's dreams? Am I someone's dream man? Lynn, I know Lynn dreams about me. You dream about me, Lynn? Yes. Songbird, yeah, actually I'm home now. That's good. I'm glad you made it back from your trip safely. If James Bond is the most famous spy, wouldn't that also make him the worst spy? Yeah. Like if everybody knows who the spy is. Dave Westbrook, LMAO, very true, Toyota. Shower thoughts. That's some weird shower thoughts. Young Berber say, yes, sir. Do you shave your head or are you completely bald? No, I keep it very close. There's times when I'll completely shave it like smooth, but normally it's just like, just a little bit of hair. And even where I'm like bald, like I have hair here. It's just sparse, and I just keep it really short. Like if you look close, you can see some little hairs. Mad's the only place where someone would buy 60 watermelons, 40 cantaloupes, and no one asks any questions. LOL. Your stomach thinks all potatoes are mashed. Rainbow. Toyota. In order to fall asleep, we have to pretend to be asleep. Okay. More rainbow song. I think myself feeling like stupid mind for real. I get weird thoughts all the time. Do you get all the games there? You can. Honestly, like I knew the Saints were going to be bad this year. Not because I'm a pessimist, just because it's the reality of the situation. And so I wasn't going to pay to watch games live. Like I'm not staying up till, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, getting up at 1 a.m. to watch football when I'm not going to be happy. But when they're on the rebound, yeah, I'll get up. Brian said, Toyota, you should do a search online for Ferry Pratchett quotes. I am thinking you would get a lot out of them. The Spiro, I heard that Subic Bay is going to be a bigger Navy base. Maybe, I don't follow the news. Like, if it happens, it happens. I don't have any control over it, but that'd be cool. Austin Skittle, Tyler Shuck didn't even look terrible. Either the offense line just stinks. Yeah, they're on and off. Give a visa to who? Songbird said, true. Steven said, yeah, I'm just baffled about our inability to score touchdowns in the red zone every damn time. Looks like we will have a few field goal kickers at least, a new field goal kicker. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to be patient with Groupie. Like, he's either, lights out or sucks. It's one or the other. Like, there's no in between. I don't know if, he can learn how to be consistent. If we're relying on field goal kicker to win the game, we got bigger problems. I'm not saying that he needs to keep his job, but I think that it's probably okay to be patient with him because, maybe he'll, get it together. You don't know. Give a man a fire and he's warm for a day, but set fire to him and he's warm for the rest of his life. It depends on the kind of life he lived, I guess. Would you give Rattler another chance? Coleman? No. Rattler is like a decent game manager quarterback. He's not gonna I've seen Shuck make some plays that I know Rattler couldn't make between the two of them. That's just honest. Sal Sanchez, how you feeling, champ? I'm good, doing good, Sal. Polonium Bro is complaining about time where I'm from. It's 5:57 a.m. I'm not complaining about the time. I'm complaining about my team sucks and I'm not waking up early in the morning to watch my team suck. Wisdom comes from experience. Experience is often a result of lack of wisdom. Yeah, life's about making stories. It could be good stories, bad stories. Just do shit and have a story to tell about it. Toyota Light thinks it travel faster than anything, but it's wrong. No matter how fast light travels, it finds the darkness, has always got there first and is waiting for it. Songbird Bird, I think I should celebrate birthday or family members, so you want to join Ray? There a lot of beer. No, I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna make Lynn go get me a Coke. Brian said, hello, you got it, Toyota. Don't think of it as dying and said death. Just think of it as leaving early to avoid the rush. JB said, you making David try balut. Make sure he don't eat the white stone. I don't know if I'm not going to make him do anything. If he wants to, I will definitely guide him in what not to do because I am definitely experienced in what not to do when trying to eat balut. And I definitely wouldn't recommend anything above 16 days. But don't take seriously LMAO. I appreciate you, SBB. Austin Skittle, do you think y'all are done with Kamara. When Kamara's done, he'll be done. He's not going anywhere. Brian, my favorite author. Wait, did I miss something? Wait. I must have missed it. Atakunle Agbula said hi. Follow the town's rules, said Big D Energy. You know that's right. Steven said, get the replays always now. Back when I moved here, I used to stay up in the wee hours to watch games, but that became more and more difficult when the time changes. Yeah, Steven, like I said, when the Saints are relevant again, I'll stay up. SBB, I almost screamed yesterday because there were playful from now. I don't know what that means. Why'd you scream? Who was playful? I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, whoever out there being all playful, making SBB want to scream, y'all stop that shit and get off my grass. Polonium X-Ray said, oh, if that's the case, wish you luck with your team. Zwelenko Emmanuel says, salute, brother, watching you from KwaZulu Natal, South Africa. Nice content. Thank you. Appreciate you being here. Somber, I didn't get happy yesterday. Well, SBB, it's up to you to be happy. If there's people around you, they ain't making you happy, get the hell away from those people. Go somewhere else. Find some place where you can be happy. Don't let other people take your happiness away. What's your opinion on this AI wave? W, I love AI. This stream started out with my AI generated song about drinking coffee out of a Hello Kitty cup. Love it. JB said, Coke only, Ray? Yeah, just Coke. Actually Pepsi. I sure could use a Pepsi. I don't know if someone loved me, they would go get me a Pepsi. I definitely want Coke, LMA, but they don't. Toyota, it would seem that you have no useful skill or talent whatsoever, he said. Have you thought of going into teaching? What movie is that from? Our family got happy, so I don't. Okay, so your family was happy, but you weren't happy. Why aren't you happy if your family's happy? Just be happy too. Toyota, no, please. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. The man yelled, really? Said Vine, what's the orbital velocity of the moon? What? Oh, you'd like something simpler? Do you play with scissors when you were younger? Not that I can remember. Toyota said, there is a rumor going around that I fought God. I think this is unlikely because I have enough difficulty finding my keys, and there is empirical evidence that they exist. Gurkham Singh said, hi, boss. What's up? What's up, Gurkham? Should we keep on with Taysom, or is he a detriment? Coleman, it's one game. If you look at all the data of all of the games that Taysom Hill has played in, started and played until the end of the game without injury, we have a winning record. We have a winning record when Taysom Hill is in the game. Even when he was the starting quarterback, Taysom Hill had a winning record as a starting quarterback with the Saints. So, like, if Taysom has a bad game, it happens. Like, players have bad games. But that doesn't mean that, like, he's a detriment, I don't think, if that makes sense. Wait. Songbird, it's best to drink coffee in the morning. Yeah, well, I'm weird. I drink coffee at night. I drink coffee in the morning too, but should I be sharp mind? I guess so. Sure. Where are you from, boss? I'm from Louisiana and I live in the Philippines. Danny said Samsung over iPhone. Yes. I would say yes. The only reason that I have an iPhone, this one right here, is because like I researched when I was going to start doing YouTube, and the iPhone's camera quality and different stuff was better for making content. Like, and that's true. Like, Apple has always been ahead in like, you know, like even when like the Mac first came out, like it was used by graphic designers and, you know, editing, you know, graphics and all that. So for video editing and all that, like Apple has been ahead. Everything else, all the Android companies were ahead. But that's a whole different story. David said Samsung. Yeah. SBB, like, I'm not totally happy today, so I should go somewhere else, I guess. Or like sometimes. Yeah. SBB, just be happy. Like, whatever making you unhappy, don't think about that shit anymore. Think about some shit that makes you happy. Polonium, X-Ray said I'm on Samsung. K, na pagang, Filipino or a tourist. I mean, I guess technically I'm a tourist, but I don't plan on ever leaving the Philippines. I'm going to get my SRV, my retirement visa, and live here permanently. It's better to play games on PS5 or PC. I was always a PC gamer, but that's just kind of games I like. You know, I like games like Civilization and I don't know, like turn-based games and stuff like that. I got slow reflexes. Steven said, the issue with Taysom now is that when he is in, they're pretty much running the same play, so it is defensively predictable, I think. Now, see, here's the thing, Steven. Like, in this last game, they had Taysom in, like, on the goal line, and, you know, when you have, you know, like a naked quarterback, then you've got an extra blocker. And instead of just doing a power run that Taysom's really good at, they're like, oh, we're going to fool the defense and do some kind of tricky pass play. Like, no. Like, Taysom's in. Like, you need 2 yards. Like, up the gut. Taysom is going to fight for it and get it. Like, that's what it should happen. And, like, they're on the goal line. You remember Drew Brees? Like, the knock on Drew Brees was he was short, you know? But when they're on the goal line, Drew Brees would dive over the pile, reach his arms across the goal line for the quarterback's knee. Tyler Shuck, 6'5". Why the hell is he not jumping over and reaching out to get a touchdown when you're on like the 1 yard line? It doesn't make any sense to me. I attribute some of those things to play calling. Like sometimes simple is better. Just like I don't care if they know what's coming. It's like we can tell you what play it is. Like we're gonna do this, and you're just gonna have to stop us and just outplay them on that play. Don't try to get tricky and fool them or any kind of anyway. Sometimes it's better just to keep it simple. T-Bone, do you have any 7-Eleven stores close by? How would you buy Pepsi Coke? Yeah, Lynn just left to go to 7-Eleven downstairs. Like there's one right downstairs. Like she'll be back in just a few minutes with my Pepsi. David said, I don't like the fact that Samsung is limiting memory though. Guess they want to be Apple. I don't know. Well, I think in like Samsung phones you can put in like an SD card, and then I think you can do that. Like on my Apple phone, I don't even have a slot anywhere. Like it's all eSIM now. Alex said, what wrong with chicken? Who said there was something wrong with chicken? Ain't nothing wrong with no chicken. I love me some chicken. Depends what Samsung you get. Samsung is better quality. Yeah. Are you retired? Danny, yes, I am retired. Popeyes is not fresh. Now, Jollibee's got good chicken, fried chicken. We're talking fried chicken. Jollibee is my second favorite fried chicken spot. Number one place most of y'all have never heard of. It's mostly just in northern Louisiana. It's called Southern Classic Chicken. And Southern Classic Chicken is the bomb. Alex said, this is your game. Football? That's the game I like. SBB, if you're low RAM or only 2 gigabytes, you can play games with 2 gigabytes because the graphics are actually low and potatoes chip. Okay. Toyota, if cats look like frogs would realize what nasty, cruel little bastards they are, style, that's what people remember. I don't know. Like, see, I love frog legs, so I don't care what frog look like. They're delicious. Alex said, don't play with us. I ain't trying to play with your emotions, Alex. Toya, time is a drug. Too much of it kills you. Yeah. Alex said, be careful. I'm always careful. Toyota said, real stupidity beats artificial intelligence every time. SVB, there are 2D with only 2 gigabytes, I guess, so Pixel will be only 12 by 12, but it's available only 19S or 20S. You're getting all technical. I don't have no idea what you're talking about, SBB. You should try Songs of Silence. Barry McCooner McCockiner said hi. Hey, Barry. Poland, me being an Android player, as in right now, I'm chilling with 120 frames per second on Fortnite. Cool, Polo. What game? Bingo. I'm 6'4". Well, yeah. Thank you, baby. Hold on, let me get some of this. Let me get some of this Pepsi up in me. I needed that. Steve said, oh yeah, that particular play had me scratching my head. Drew had that reach play down for sure. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, again, you know, Drew Brees was 6'0". Tyler Shuck is 6'5". Like, you can reach a yard. If you're 6'5", you can reach out a yard. But then again, like Drew Brees had like a healthy Eric McCoy, and we got some backup center right now. So maybe that was the decision process. I don't know. McLovin said, "What's up, Ray? What's going on, McLovin? You looking forward to getting here in December?" Danny said, "I have a question. Do you call it football or soccer?" Danny, I try to be whenever I'm with fellow Americans, I call it soccer. If I'm in a more international setting, then I call it like European football. That's like FIFA football. G5 Pa says some squiggles. SBB, you can play only in 2 gigabyte San Andreas or depending upon 20. Yeah, I'm not a gamer. David said, I heard they stopped the SD cards a couple years ago. I still won my S10 Note Plus. Okay. Yeah, like, that would be cool. Like, I would love if like this iPhone had like an SD slot. Now I've got a stick that I, can stick in for memory. That's like 1 terabyte. Spiro, what was your rank in the Navy? I was a 3rd class petty officer. BM3. How do you feel about Kellen Moore then, as far as play calling, 2 chances for a touchdown and left for 3 points? Yeah. I don't want to be too critical because here's the thing. It's young players and a coach that's just getting to know the players, what they're capable of, etc. So if you try something and it doesn't work, that's cool. Like, okay, this isn't, but it's worth trying because that's how you learn stuff. You fail. Like, if you don't try and fail at something, you're not going to learn anything. Like, if you always succeed, you don't learn anything. So I guess what I'm saying is I don't mind so much that he's trying like different things, whether it seems like the smartest idea at the time, because like we can look at it in hindsight and say, yeah, that was a stupid call. But like if it would have worked, we would have said, oh, that's genius. Well, we don't know until we try it. So in a way, I applaud Kellen Moore for trying some things. It sucks that they're not working, but he's trying. And I think he's going to learn what the players that he has is capable of and what they're not capable of, and develop a strategy next year based on that. Like this year was just figuring shit out, like trying shit, seeing what works, what don't work, and hopefully that's the case. And like next year, then they'll make some progress. My opinion. McLevin said, find any crawfish there yet, Ray? No. I know there's got to be crawfish somewhere, like, because I know they ship a shit ton out of China. Like, we could get frozen crawfish in Louisiana from China. So we're a lot closer to China. Surely we can find some frozen. Like, I don't like the frozen crawfish from China. Don't get me wrong, but it's better than nothing. SBB almost ranked the games. Actually, I have to go right now. All right, SBB. Appreciate you being here. Toyota, maybe urinals were invented when a tall guy walked by the sink and asked, "Why not?" Yeah, I was watching. What? I can't think of the name of that comedian. I think it's like Brad something, but is the little person, like short guy. And he was talking about, you know, how pissed he was or mad he was, like when he would go into the restroom and there was one guy and he's peeing in the short urinal. He just stands behind him, tapping his feet. The guy, I mean, I never thought about, you know, I just always assumed like the short urinals were just for like little kids, but I never thought about, you know, like little people. Yeah, it makes sense now, but I never knew like the short, like that didn't occur to me until after seeing this comedy. Steve said, "Man, somebody over there loves you. Enjoy that Pepsi, brother." Yeah. Lynn's the best. Toyota. It's Coke Zero. It's shit. Okay, Lynn's not the best. She didn't give me Pepsi. She got me Coke Zero. Trying to make me healthy and shit. No sugar for you. Searching for a new laptop online is basically forcing your current computer to dig its own grave. Yeah, unless you're searching on your phone. Pregnant women are the only true bodybuilders. Clapping your hands is just high-fiving yourself. I am so ready to get on that plane. I hear you, McLovin. Like, I was amped up whenever I was coming. Toya said, "I need a therapist. Tell me your problems." Like I'm a good listener because I got these big ass ears. Can't come soon enough. Yeah, I know. I said, watch, as soon as he drinks Pepsi, he's gonna light up. And it's not Pepsi, it's Coke Zero. I actually, it didn't taste like. But I didn't care because I was thirsty, and I needed that little carbonation hit in the back of my throat. I've been talking a lot. I use the SanDisk external drive that sticks to the back of my iPhone. Yeah, I've got, I don't know where mine is. This is a little stick. Realify Agency. What's your favorite boxer and what do you think about Muhammad Ali? Muhammad Ali was awesome. Like I was never really into boxing. But I guess Tyson, like, it was just brutal. But I'm not really into any kind of fighting. But if I was gonna, like, if I was like given a choice, I had to watch boxing or MMA, then I would pick MMA because, like, if you get in a fight, like, if you want to see like who's the best fighter, who would win a fight, but you got all these rules on what you can and can't do in the fight. Like boxing is too limited, I guess. Like if you're in a fight, like I mean, whatever it takes to get the other person on their back. And that's what MMA is more like. It's like more like who is the best fighter of the two. And like they don't have to fight in the same style. They can be two different styles and like whatever. I don't know. It's just more real to me. Husker Dust said hello. Toyota. Bro, why are pizza boxes square, pizza is circle, and the pizza slices are triangles? Well, unless you go to Johnny's Pizza in Louisiana. Because Johnny's Pizza, they cut them in like squares, the pizzas. And in Italy, like a lot of the pizzas aren't, like they're hand shaped, so they're not perfectly round. They're kind of round, I guess. I don't know. What's Parseist? Pessimist? I don't know. Wait, I don't know. MS Fitness. Some pizzas square and cut into squares. Yeah, that's true. You get upset when you use the M word. They get upset when you use the M word. McLovin. What M word? Send her back for Pepsi. McLovin said, send her back for Pepsi. Polo said, 6:23 a.m. I have to go. I'm going to go sleep and I will wake up at 3 p.m. That's how I live. All right, Polo. Have a good sleep, brother. Steven said, they had a restaurant around the corner from us in Saigon with a neon Louisiana crawfish sign in the window. I peeked in and it at least looked legit. We'll try it on our next trip. Awesome. London said, hello, Ray, with lots of Y's. London, you're so extra. Give me extra Y's. Colma, don't lie. Barks is the best. Root beer's all right. Why is Fanta called Royal in the Philippines? I don't know. Like, and in Louisiana, we didn't really have Fanta when I was growing up. We had Knee-High. We had Knee-High grape and peach. Like Knee-High peach, like that's a soft drink right there. You ain't lived till you had some Knee-High peach. Or Faygo. Steven said, well, the love runs deeper. She got you a Coke Zero for your health. The Colonel Chronicles, he's got a channel, said, hey, Ray, what's going on, Colonel? Living it up on Panay Island. Maine retracted a message. David, I want some of what Toyota is smoking. He got all them quotes. Different. Okay, Maine said, hey, Ray McLovin, you had one job to do, Lynn. She's laughing. Yeah, Pepsi. That's it. All I wanted was a Pepsi, and she wouldn't give it to me. Just one Pepsi. She wouldn't give it to me. Y'all don't know. See, she's laughing, but that's an actual song lyric. Who knows what song lyric that is? All I wanted was a Pepsi, and she wouldn't give it to me. Okay, Maine said, "Hello." Colonel Connor, when's the live from the chopper happening? Colonel, I don't know if it's going to happen now. I don't know if we missed the window. Like David got held up in Honolulu. He's supposed to be flying. He should be flying right now, and is going to call when he gets to Thailand, and then from Thailand to here. Then he's going to come to Gai Tai, and we're going to figure out like our next move to get to Masbate. But between like the delayed time and the weather system, like I don't know if the chopper ride's gonna be happening. We'll see. Toyota, a woman put up a poster saying, looking for a man that won't run away, won't hit me, and must be good in bed. After 9 fails, a man with no arms or leg comes and rings the doorbell. The woman says, what makes you think you could have a chance? The man goes, well, as you can see, I have no legs, so can't run away, no arms, so I can't hit you. The woman said, but are you good in bed? And the man says, well, how do you think what do you think I used to ring the doorbell? London retracted massive. Steven said, did y'all have Big Shot soft drink up in your parts of Louisiana? I don't remember Big Shot soft drink. I don't remember that. I remember Jolt. I remember Jolt Cola. Jennifer, say hello to your girlfriend. Hello, Lynn. Jennifer said hello, Jennifer. There, wait. All right, yell hello to everybody.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Jennifer.
No, she's in there coughing. You know what helps with a cough?
What?
Pepsi.
No.
Colonel said, okay, cool, McLovin. That's it. No Pepsi. Take her to the Barangay Hall and trade her in. Yeah, I'm going to take you to the Barangay Hall and trade you in.
No, the barangay won't trade you.
No, they're not going to trade me. I'm going to say, my Filipina is broken. She don't know the difference between Coke Zero and Pepsi. London, so what time is it for you, Ray? It is 8:30 p.m. McLovin, 8:30 p.m. Yeah. David Westbrook, what do you call a man with no arms and no legs in a pool? Bob. Yeah. And on a doorstep is Matt and wait. I used to know all of them. It's 8:30 in the Philippines. Yeah. My favorite was what do you call a dog with no legs? David Westbrook said, pile of leaves. Toyota, some stranger remembers you for being kind to them when no one else was. Yeah. I mean, you should be kind to everybody. And that's what I tell people all the time. Like when they're talking about, people say, why do you put up with like trolls coming in your chat? I'm like, well, I just want people to be happy. And like if you treat people nicely, like maybe that's all they need. Like maybe they're just unhappy in life. And like if I can help them be happy, that's what I want to do. Like I'm not going to get, like, why would I like get in a fight with someone online when like they may have an unhappy life and lashing out, and like I feel it's better to be caring to people than react to people that are like being unkind to you. Like you repay unkindness with kindness, because that's all you can do. You can only control how you react, what you do in life. What other people do don't matter. Like what people say to me doesn't matter. It's not going to change my life, not going to change my happiness. So I'm just trying to pass on some of that happiness on to other people. Wait. A man with no arms, legs, and power leaves Russell. London said, okay. Toyota, most people aren't scared of being alone in the dark. They're scared of not being alone in the dark. That's a good one. No one answered my question. What do you call a dog with no legs? Kiko, are you in the Philippines? Yes, I'm in Tagaytay. Hey, what's up? I just joined. What did I miss? DuBois? Not much. We're just talking about random stuff. What do you want to talk about? London said, nothing really. McLovin, have to go. Marley is calling. Have a good night, Ray. All right, McLovin. Tell Marley I said hi. Mabuhay po. Thank you, minimum efficiency. I am in the Philippines. Kiko, spread happiness. It makes you feel better. Ray is right. Absolutely, Karen. Like, Pangako Sayo. What is that?
Pangako sa'yo.
Pangako?
Yeah,
Pangak? What? Promise you? Oh. Coma, what does Dale Earnhardt and Pink Floyd have in common? They're both dead? I don't know. Well, I don't know. Pink Floyd wasn't a one person, so I don't know. They are both. Something about a wall. I know Dale Earnhardt ran into a wall. London said, "Welcome everybody. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and like. Would love to be there with you guys. Thank you, Jennifer." Spiro said, "A floor mat." Is that what you're saying? A dog with no legs? No. Yeah. Toyota got the answer. I just read for it. Said hi. Kyle said, "Hey Ray, it's 5:37 a.m. Appreciate you being here up so early, Kyle." David said, "The wall." Yeah, I knew Dale Earnhardt ran into the wall. Toyota, Ray, the answer is it doesn't matter what you call the dog, it ain't coming when you call it. That's right. Yep. It doesn't matter what you call a dog with no legs, it ain't coming. And you know where you find a dog with no legs? Right where you left it. Kyle said, "How are you?" I'm doing awesome, Kyle. The Wall was their greatest hit. Yep. You heard about the claustrophobic astronaut. The claustrophobic astronaut. I did not hear about the claustrophobic astronaut, Azores. But why you're telling me is, Ray, do you know where you find a potato? At the grocery store. It just needs more space. Okay. London said, "What is that?" Where you left it. Yep, Doyle. You know how contagious a yawn is. Treat kindness the same way. Absolutely, T-Bone. But speaking of space, you know what you call a black man in space? An astronaut. What are you, racist? T-Bone, let's see. Matt Ruffin said, "Keep grinding, King." Thank you, Matt. I wish I wasn't fat. I wish I wasn't gay. I accidentally dropped my homie because he was dressed like a maid. I hit a bloke on the head with an iPad, and I realized he low-key kind of bad, so I told him his. I don't know. Is that a song? I don't know it. Money and used it for gambling, but I cheated and now my balls are dismantling. Did you know pigeons die when they have sex? No. Is that true? Do pigeons die when they have sex? I know like the male black widow spiders do. Yeah, Ray, it's a song. Yeah, it sounded. I figured it was some kind of song. I'd never heard it. I didn't know the lyrics. But we're starting to wind down. Do snakes yield eggs or birth babies? I'm pretty sure they. Wait. I don't know. I would say eggs. Ray, have you seen Hutt Lagoon, Pink Lake? You told me about that earlier. I haven't. If a Kiwi and Aboriginal are in the car, who is the driver? The police. Okay. All right, you guys. I gotta run, y'all. It's been fun. I'm right there with you, David. We're getting close to what, like 2 hours and 40 minutes. So that's plenty of time. You showed, look at it, it's pretty. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Toyota. But you guys, Azores, we just getting started. Well, like you can watch the replay, and oh, I'll let y'all know something. Like, I don't know if y'all knew this. See you, Ray and Lynn. Take care. Bye, Ray. Much love. Appreciate it. But I don't know if you guys know this. Like, if you're watching the replay of a live stream, if you click on the comment box and scroll it to the left, then it'll come up and say live chat replay. And you click that, and then you can watch the live stream with the chat coming up in real time as it did in the replay. But that's the way I like to watch live streams. Like if I missed all the comments and everything, you can go back and watch it and like look and see what the comments were. I know I try and read all the comments, but in case I miss any. Azores, can I still chat with you though? Man, I'm on every day. About the same time, Azores. You put it, not telling you what to do, but like if you subscribe, click the notification bell. Next time I'm on live, it'll pop up. I'd love to talk to you more, but man, I gotta go pee. Gotta spend time with my girlfriend. Gotta lay in bed, watch a movie. I gotta do normal stuff, but doesn't mean I don't love you. T-Bone said, I know that male seahorses in Florida give birth. Victoria Moissy said, bye. See you later, Victoria. See y'all next time. Who dat? I love you all.